Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Endless Space 2. Alright, so a battle has ended against the Unknown Empire. Very well, let's end our turn. So I was looking around at this little what a good idea quest, and I'm thinking, take your exploration fleets and orbit around 2 systems out of your constellation. Orbit around 2 systems outside of your constellation. I'm wondering if orbiting is a specific thing here. Sleep, guard, launch probes. Launch probes in order to explore the vicinity of this star system. Probe stock, 2 out of 2, cooldown fully charged. Let's try it. Left click to launch a probe. Escape, right click. Okay, so what happens if we, I don't know, shoot between these 2 areas? Alright, cool. What if we go, I don't know, this way, a little bit that way. Cooldown's 2 turns. You don't have enough probes to send for this action. So they're just going to travel, apparently, for 3 turns. Probes allow you to discover new galactic nodes, even ones that are not accessible by a fleet. Nice. Vision range is 2, speed of 6. We still have some movement on this ship. Let's see if maybe inside the system... Can't seem to tell him to, like, move closer or anything. He's just already in the system. So, what a good idea, I think, is going to require us to maybe get to another area, and I don't know how to do that just yet, so... I don't believe we have to try to recover the probes, either. Oh, that opens up the console. I was trying to end the turn. I'm assuming these things will move automatically. They're chasing me! No! Retreat. Ooh, advanced. Access. Click to access advanced controls. Oh, fancy. Wow, this is really cool. So select a battle plan. 25% health recovered at the end of the battle on ships. That looks so cool. I have no idea what any of this stuff does. But, we're clearly going to retreat. So if I do, like, prudent retreat, is that different? Consult enemy options. So depending on what they do... Interesting. Yeah, go ahead and retreat. Can't click it from here, apparently. Alright, that incubator is getting his butt kicked. See if we can come around from the opposite direction, then. I'm hopeful. Damn pirates. One more turn, we're gonna have some drones. We're gonna kick their butt. No, there's drones, they're bad. There's more here, too. There's in Oyera and they're in Botha. It's not cool. Alright, we are not nearly strong enough. We've got to retreat from this as well. It is apparently not in my best interest to be here. So, battle plan. You're retreating in the wrong direction! It's not what I wanted you to do. Clearly we go back to Ursa then, instead of trying to go where we were going. Our hero has leveled up, though. She has reached level 2. Go to hero management. Hero, 1 out of 1. She's got wit, labor, commands, and curiosity. Inspect her. We have 1 available skill point. Cosmic Castaway. During transit, the hero leads small reconnaissance teams away from the main fleet. Alright. Effects level 1 on fleet or ship if assigned, plus experience per turn on fleet. That's cool. Optimal Operations Expert, plus 1 food per person on planets if assigned, and plus 1 production, plus 1 industry. We go this way. Acquisitions Consultant. Damage on ships. Plus 10 gold on system. That's quite a bit of gold. Quite a bit of dust. Sophon Curiosity. This is a Sophon class skill. So we have generic skills, Sophon skills, and corporate skills. This is our Sophon mastery path, apparently. So vision range on ship, movement points on ships, or we could go for plus 10 science on system, plus 2 per hero's level on system. So science or food and production. I'm going to say we probably want to go with the science. We're the Sophons, after all. I'm going to apply those skills. Alright, so we should see somewhere a summary of your effects, yes? Right here. Bonuses on system. +2 per person, +2 per hero's level, and she's level 2, so that should be quite a bit. We should see on our planet then, of Ursa, quite a bit going on here. +14 from hero skills. And that's before the multiplier from having this thing here, the omniscience effect. We also have a little bit of a science surplus right now. We're at 5 out of 10 towards the next era. Apparently Xenology, 3 out of 4 empires have already researched it. We just finished it, looks like. Looks like we started with a little bit of research to begin with as well. Xenobotany, I don't remember doing this one. Yeah, we already had those when we started. Well, if we want to move on to Era 2, we got to research more other things. We should go for, I think, things that we can get bonuses from. Xenology gives us access to the titanium. Do we have any titanium? We have some here, and eventually this is going to become a system that we own. This is where we're at. We're looking at still 8 more turns until we actually have a new outpost or a new planet colonized. Alright, let's do new heroes. That's a 780 cost item, the Academy. That's going to take a lot of effort. The infinite supermarkets, however, we could use to get some approval. And plus 25 per system level. I like that. Let's do botanical scanning. Let's not spend too much time working on this. And that's where we can actually see 55 from science production, then an extra 27.5 from omniscience. So let's queue instead of just like coming in here every turn. Fluid dynamics. We don't have titanium available, so unlocking these things seems silly. And that is a defensive thing. Interspecies HR. Just queue up a few of the things, it's fine. Alright, and then we also have our drone networks now, so we have a little bit more production here. You actually can see a summary of all the systems that you have. We can see our colony. We can also see, if you click here, the things we have in this area here. You can scrap stuff if you want to. We're 18 turns from growth. I think we want to make some combat ships if at all possible. To do that, though, we need to do... I think there's some technology for it, specifically. Yeah, the Kilo class attacker and the Deca class protector. So perhaps we should go not those two, and then something like that. Okay. 10 dust and 10 science. Or we can get 20 science from this thing. I think we should do this. Take 7 turns, but that's going to give us a huge edge. Alright, you silly, jerky-ish pirates. I know, you're going to battle me and I'm going to have to retreat again. Aren't I? Yep. Retreat. Run. It's just an explorer. Leave it alone. At least we didn't die. And now we get to find out a little bit about how recovery or repairs work. We can start an expedition, search for curiosities in the system, and gain potential rewards and information. That sounds good. Okay. So we want to take our colonized one, and I think we just click like right here. The expedition was successful. We have discovered 100 Empire dust. Ugh, it's just loot. That's not very good. Eternal Sunshine. Event effects. +10 food per planet on planet Heckham. For 20 turns. Wow. One of the planets of the system is tidally locked with its star. One of its hemispheres is constantly bathed in light. Some long-gone civilizations apparently use the planet as an enormous farm. Now lush jungle grows over neat, barely recognizable rows of food crops. Wow, that seems like a pretty ridiculously large amount of food then. Am I mistaken? Oh, it was in Heckham, not here. Wait, Heckham was here. I want to see the temporary effects. Seven turns away from having this thing grown a little bit. It was definitely Heckham that we got that alert about, right? No new thing over here. Okay, it was in the system of Ursa. Doesn't appear to be any kind of tax slider in this game. At least not in the beta build that I'm playing right now. Automation is not turned on for the early access build either. Well, whatever it was, it sounded really good in theory. 20 turns of something. I remember in Endless Space and in Endless Legend there was a method that you could use to see like your overall active modifiers. So we have an active law, Oracle of Science. This costs influence. Oh, effects. You can research technologies from one era ahead. I didn't realize we could do that. Oracle of Science. I'm glad we came in here. Minus 25% system improvement costs on systems. Minus 10% science on systems. Requires broad support. Current support's powerful. You have 2 active law slots left. We have 70 influence, and we gain 7 per turn. So soon we could turn something else on. These are population details. Wow, there's just so much information in this game. The Senate screen. That's what we were just looking at. I've already forgotten how we got there. It was one of these buttons up here. Yes. This is our victory and performance screen. Star systems is going to be that one. These are our traits. I'm looking for an empire summary of all the modifiers. There it is. Nope. That's not it. Our military screen. Heroes. Quests. We'll see. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to that modifier, but it seemed good at the time. In this incubator, we can't come in from both of them because that planet is defended. So I guess this planet's just going to sleep? Or the ship's going to sleep? Or is there maybe a button we can use to have him merge in with the planet? Move all of the ships of the selected fleets into the hangar of the orbited system. Yes. Do that for now. And this detector, I think, let's see. Let's wait and see if it actually repairs. The health of the hangar is at 986 out of 1280. Wait, does the hangar itself actually have health? That'd be interesting. Doesn't appear that the detector has been recovering. Let's keep on scanning down our actual colonized system. See if we can find something else that's good. Your analysis of life form has been successful. We have also discovered some red sange, and we got 5 red loot. Cool. So that's awesome. It is an average resource deposit of 2. So we get now red sang every 2 per turn. Cool. That will be useful. If I can remember where to spend it, it was here. Alright, so now we need to really seriously consider, see, I was only doing these to fill. fill in the gap. We don't need to do this. I do want botanical scanning, and I do think we want the better ship, but we can go all the way up to these an era ahead of time. So, for example, we know for sure no one's going to have these techs, which means we get the full 50% bonus. We're super good at it. Diplomacy with empires. Adaptive bureaucracy. More law slots. Preceded planets. We will have an overcolonization penalty at some point. Hyper Cypers. Overclocked engines. Wow, plus 50 science on happy. Holy crap. That's a system-wide improvement if the system is happy. It's 560 points. Adaptive colonies, another system improvement. Planetary colonization. We can colonize jungle. Let's see. We've got Ash. Over here. We have arid, monsoon, tundra, jungle. So there's one jungle location. Up here. We have a barren. And there's 5 systems up here. No one was defending this. So snow, barren, ice, swamp, gas. And Rassam. It's already been colonized. Medium Terran. I imagine we can't colonize there if it's already been colonized, right? Probably the case. And we definitely need the military ships so that we can go clear out those pirates. There's a bunch of other stuff to take a look at here. This is going to be the thing that allows us to do spending our points. Wouldn't mind queuing that up. See how that one does. Okay, you have 126 out of 420 health. Let's do one more turn and see. 126. Does that change at all? It did not. I think we need to disband you into the hangar to repair. They both have the exact same amount of health. And actually, we were doing scans, so that's probably not a bad idea. Oh, we have to pay gold to repair them. Dust, excuse me. Repairs the selected ships for 320. Well, that's going to be expensive. We need to wait for the expedition cooldown. Only 4 more turns away. We now have botanical scanning complete. We can build infinite supermarkets if we wanted to get our happiness up. And do intensive cultivation if we want to get a lot more production. But that's 780 production. Next we're going to work on the Kilo class and Deca class. After the magnetic field thing, we might go for the infinite supermarket. Our current approval is at, right in the center. I don't really know exactly what the effect would be to have this, but I would like to try it. It certainly seems like Heckham here has more overall production than it used to. Plus 15 food from food per person, plus 1 from a little guy working it there. Political causality, political parties, scientists. No idea what to do with this information. Click to select a specialization. Exoscience stations. Probably not. I do know you can drag people around once you've colonized other planets, but that hasn't happened yet, so... Looks like we just continue to move on. We need efficient shielding to be done. Get those units out. A battle at Ursa. Random prowler. What is the situation here? I wanted to see a prediction of the strength. I get the impression that they have the exact same ship that we do. A prowler has 485 health. There were 2 of these in the previous system. They were kicking my butt. It's a rookie level small attacker. Range efficiencies long, medium, and short. They're good at short range. Same as us. We have like no health. Don't think we want to fight. We have died. Looks like. Thanks for that, Haroshim's Ferocious Pirates. You guys kind of suck a little bit, you know that? I'm just trying to, you know, explore my system here. You're gonna come in and kill me right in my own home system. It's not very nice. 6 turns away from efficient shielding. That seems like a long time. Probably because efficient shielding we're not getting a research bonus on, because it's just a ship class type thing. We could go for extreme composites, significantly higher cost. Get the enhanced Deca class, but why would we skip it? It's just too expensive. One more turn, we'll have enough influence to do some interesting things. And we're also going to get a huge bump to science production here. We'll find out in a moment if this is actually going to be plus 10 or plus 20 or plus 30. I'm reading it like plus 10 all the time and plus 20 on Veld in addition. We have a new quest, Chapter 1, Rumor of an Academy. Backtrack the paths of heroes by exploring 6 atmospheric curiosities. Okay. I can do that. Latest political survey. Scientists are in the lead. Makes sense, considering who we are. Okay, so we get plus 40 now from system improvements, and the system improvements that we have are plus 10, plus 20, and plus 10. It's plus 30. That is so good. And then if we weren't working on something with no bonus, we could have a monstrous science advantage. Hey, our hero's leveled up. Cool. We could do even more, or we could try to go for something else. Please don't tell me that that just took it. No. Build a better laser. I definitely want to just focus on science. I think that that is the right way to go. Two turns away for efficient shielding now. 135 science per turn. Fantastic. Meanwhile, we've colonized Trim. It has finally turned into an actual colony. Very cool. Current progress of manpower over its maximum. So we have too much manpower in this system, evidently. I wonder if there's a button to move from this system to the next. Yes, there is. So somehow we ended up with too much manpower. 7 turns till we actually get some growth. We got one Sophon working here now. Got some ruins that we need to explore. This planet should probably start off by making like a drone network. Nice and cheap, gets us food, gets us production. It's useful for other things. And then after that, it is a monsoon planet, so that'd be 25 food on this planet. Okay. Population gained. Very nice. Well, I'm still hoping that within the next turn or two we can actually get some of this military situation taken care of. Maybe I could have just made a bunch of exploring ships and just piled them all together and we could have done it, but these little bastards are just moving around a lot. Stupid pirates. Sustainable farms is 5 turns away. I believe if we switch to a new ship, say the detector or the accelerator, it's a small attacker. Local impact plus militarists. The magnet is our defender. Roll protector. 175 versus 240. 24 and 32. It's not nearly as good. Movement 6. Movement 6. We could take the time to actually look at the ship designer. Here's where we can see the ship design of our attacker class ship. Massive damage at short and middle range on the enemy. We can see here we've got a string gravitix engine. We've got multiple basic high slugs. Basic high something plating. So triple plating. This is what gives us a health bonus. Here we can see the overall offensive power. Out of curiosity, what slots are these? 2 offensive slots. That could be used for defense instead. Versus the magnet, which has far fewer slots. Big reason why it's so much cheaper is because it's got these empty ship slots. These are support modules. The basic flotilla shield requires a bunch of titanium. Standard scanners for the engine. Just has far fewer overall slots. Basically just a little bit of a garrison force. Okay, I think we want to make an attacker. Also known as an accelerator. Alright, I'm going to take a break here though. I'm going to take a break for now, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching everyone, see you soon.